I'm pretty convinced that something is following me, as I've had a paranormal encounter experience at nearly every house I've lived in since I was a teen, but I was especially freaked out at my dad's old house, and I love the opportunity to share this story with a group of paranormal believers. This all happened about 10 years ago, but it's still so fresh in my mind. I was about 10 when my parents bought this little house in the country. My mom used to ask my sister and me whether we were talking in the bathroom while she was trying to shower, whether we heard metal banging on metal from the chicken coop late at night. And she used to tell us creepy experiences that she had in the house after we went to sleep. I never experienced anything myself until my mom divorced my dad and moved out a few years later. I was living with my dad. He had already left for work, so he had his childhood friend take me to school. We had 2 small puppies at the time who shared a big cage. They were both in the cage going crazy. They were barking and whining, and from experience, I know that they could have gone on for hours or until someone let them out of their cage. But I wasn't about to do that so early in the morning. Anyways, I'm getting ready for school, taking over the bathroom, curling my hair, doing what I needed to do to get ready for school as a freshman in high school. I'm ignoring the puppies, then all of a sudden they both stop crying and they're silent. Then a woman starts to talk. It sounded like her voice was coming from the kitchen, and the kitchen was right next to the bathroom. Although I had the bathroom door shut, I could hear that her voice was fairly loud, but I couldn't make out anything she was saying because it sounded as though she was mumbling. Since I was the only one who was supposed to be home, I assumed it was my dad's friend picking me up for school. So when I heard the voice and failed to make out actual words, I interrupted and called out, "Hey Jay, I'll be out in a minute." So I exited the bathroom, and Jay was not in the house. Her car wasn't even in the driveway. Convinced that I had been hearing things, I took my butt back to the bathroom and continued getting ready for school. But the same thing happened again. The loud puppies suddenly stopped barking, and I heard a woman mumbling loudly. When I heard the voice the second time, I froze and tried to listen to gain a better understanding of what she was saying. The voice mumbled for about 3 minutes. I was so creeped out that I did not leave the bathroom until Jay walked in the door about 30 minutes later and called out my